Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
On play action, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught by Lamb. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
63.
Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Good. Set. Hey, 70. Hey. Kyle love Yeti. Hey, Silver.
They're going to look to throw. To Berkeley on the check down. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
10 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And an Eagles 1st down.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Good. Set. 180. Kyle love Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Yeti.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Good. Set. 180. 63, 63, 63. Crowd left, yeah. Going silver, ready? Hey, 70, hey. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Their partner guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
No touch, that. Right anyway, huh? Crowd left, yep, 73. Man. No touch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Quinnen Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The kick by Elliott is good. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Zach Bourne. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Prescott to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
34-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. He's got this to Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Donovan Ezeraku. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hey, 73.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Quentin Williams able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Trimmer. Go Silver, right? Hey, 73. Pound left Yanni.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
73.
Back to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
63. No touch. Pound left Yanni. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver. Hey. No touch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Hey, 73. Pound left Yanni. No touch.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
No touch. Trimmer. 73. Hey. Hey, easy. 63. Crown left Yanni. No touch.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half. Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Here we go. Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Eagles 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180, 180. Tiger Hornet. 73, 73.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
63, 63. 180, 180. Go silver, ready? Hey! Hey, 73, 73. Hey! Don't touch that. Now let's get it. Don't touch it.
Looking to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Hey, 73, 73. 63, 63, 60, Yanni, 73, 73.
Hurts.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Clinton Williams
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them. So they'll walk him back half the distance. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Prescott now. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Second and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Philadelphia.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Well pulled in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10.
47. Yeah, there we go.
Throwing here, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, kill. Here we go. Line 80. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the Eagles.
Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Eagles 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
He's to the 15.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that.
16 yards.
46, 46.
And the Cowboys.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Hey, Silver, 73. 73. Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Hey, easy, 63, 63.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
63, 6.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
47.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game